Maybe not so much in England, but definitely abroad in Europe and them places. They're mad for it out there. You know, so I think the future's good, really. You know what I'm saying? There's more and more people making sound systems now. Even now, I think they even got a cup dance coming soon, haven't they? Asher's doing the next cup dance, apparently.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So there you go. And there's how many sounds in that? 16, and most of them I never heard of. So there you go. It must be good. You know, it must be. There's people still willing to do it out there. So I can't see how people. I don't see it's that bad. I mean, I went to Shaka a couple of months ago and it was pretty packed. You know, and so I can't see that bad. You know what I mean? I agree. Record sales is hard. I think that's the hard bit. For producers and people making music, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's easier, I suppose, to get a sound, just make your own tunes on a computer. Don't even release them, just play them on your sound systems, exclusives. You know what I'm saying? In that respect. But I think the sounds, they're doing alright, to be honest. You know?
It has been observed that the makeup or the complexion of the crowd, which attends Roots sound system dances, has changed over the years from predominantly black people to multicultural. Dougie, why do you think this is happening?
Don't know, just the music, innit? The vibes. I mean, I'll tell you, the first time I went to as a person growing up in Hackney, when I used to go to sound systems, I was often the only white guy there. You know what I'm saying? I used to go with a few of my black mates. If I didn't go with them, I probably wouldn't have got in. They would say, oh, members only, and you know what I'm saying? He's a policeman, rare. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I went to a sound, I think it was 1988, and it was Manasseh versus Jar Warrior. And I went with my mate Little John. And I walked in and I thought, flipping heck, it's all these white people. And they weren't like poor white people like me, like working class. There was like kind of, hello, richer, middle class white people. And I was like, flipping heck. I was really shocked, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was the first time I saw lots of white people in a dance. And it was good, you know, it was good. You know, and what I think then was, them same white people who went to Manasseh, and say Joe Warrior and Joey J, they all started drifting over to Shaka now. It was Nikki from Cultural Emotions. She started putting Shaka on down a rocket. You see what I'm saying? Nice kind of area, not too bad. You know what I mean? Because Shaka would always play around Dalston and on these roughneck parts of Hackney. But a lot of them people, I think they was a bit scared to come to somewhere like Hackney, or, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a bit rough, you know what I'm saying? But if they go to a nice place like Holloway or Camden, then you get them sort of, the more white people coming into it. And that's, I think, it was quite clever the way she did that. Got Shaka in Holloway Road, a lot of white people come, and also I have to say a lot of Indian people. I remember going to Southall for the first time and seeing Shaka, and I was like, Jesus, I've never seen so much Indian people in a dance. You know what I mean? It's wicked. You know what I mean? And also, I think it all depends on what sound system it is as well. I mean, if you go to Shaka, you see predominantly more black people than, say, if you go to University of Dub, where it's more of a younger crowd. You know what I mean? More younger teenagers, you know what I'm saying? Whereas, like I say, if you go to Shaka, it's more older people my age, and a lot more black people, and it's more sort of like, I don't know, spiritual vibes. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is a bit lacking in some of the other dances. You know what I'm saying? The spirituality's sort of gone a bit now, and it's a bit like jumping in the air sort of thing. I don't know. You know, I like to go to Shaka it's like going to church or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like you go, you can feel like an atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Dougie, how do you feel about internet forums such as Speakerplan or Blood and Fire?
I think they're great. It's good. Anyhow I can get my message across to people to like listen to my music or buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Because right now we need some sales. For us to survive in this business, we need record sales. And for me personally, to get any sort of advertisement, be Blood and Fire, YouTube, MySpace, then that's good. The only downside to the internet is everyone pirates your tunes. And I put a record out this week, and next week I can get it for nothing. You know, that's the only downside. The internet's wicked, but at the same time, it's killing us really, because you know I talk to people abroad and say, "Oh, I have all your records." I say, "Oh, great. Yes, I download them from the internet for free." And I think, well, not so great, because you know what I mean. You know, I don't want to be rich, but I like to earn a living out of it so I can survive. You know what I'm saying? And I think if it carries on like that, and people just give up, they think, "Why make records?" And you know, you can't make the money out of it. You know, and a lot of things as well is a lot of the artists that you work with, the singers, they go on the internet and they see, oh, my tune's there, and they assume that you and me, I'm selling the record on the internet, but the reality is I'm not. Someone just pirate it, but they don't really understand that sometimes. Oh, my tune's selling on the internet, but really, someone just nicked it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's a bad thing about the internet, but on the whole, it's a good thing.
Dougie, do you think roots music, I mean back in the day this was the case, but I don't know if it's still the case now, but I'm going to ask you this question. Is roots music still the voice of the people?
It's hard to say really. I think it tries to be. You know what I mean? You know, I think it's always tried to be. It's always had like conscious lyrics, you know what I'm saying? That's why I liked it. You know, proper reality lyrics. Not those stupid lyrics, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it is. You know, there's always been a message there. But whether the people want to hear it, that's the different ballgame. You know what I mean? I always think the roots music has always had that message, positive message. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it is.
Okay. Now, Dougie, this is another question which is a bit unfair as you're a producer. This is like a sound system oriented kind of question. But the question is, there has been talk of a Premier League of sound systems.
Okay.
What are your views on this?
Well, I think there already is one, isn't there? I mean, when you go down to any of them university dub dances, there's only about 4 or 5 sounds that ever played there anyway. So there you go. There's a Premier League already. And what Ash is trying to do now with that cup thing is trying to bring the Division 1 up. Do you see what I'm saying? If you're talking football terms, they're like the Division 1 now. They were looking for promotion to get into the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? But to get that, they have to get a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's good that them things are happening. But I want to see newer sounds. I don't want to go and say the same 6 or 7 sounds every week or whatever. You know, it's good to have some fresh blood. Because once you get the fresh blood now, it's going to inspire the other big sounds now to start. Yeah, we better start pulling our socks up. You know what I'm saying? Because competition is good. You know what I'm saying? You always have to have competition. So there you go. I think, like I say, it's already a Premier League sound systems.
Okay. Well, Dougie, this is the last question.
Go on.
What is the funniest thing you've ever seen happen in a dance?
Boy, I don't know. I think the maddest thing I ever seen was when I went to Shackle once down Mare Street. I just see some guy running around in circles. Like he's just running around in circles for hours. I'm thinking, what's he doing? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's just the vibes or whatever. He was just running around in circles. You know what I mean? For hours upon hours. That was the weirdest thing, I suppose. The funniest thing I heard, I don't know, I never actually saw it, was when Tubby was supposed to have dropped the bass in the University of Dublin, all the water fell down on King Charlotte's head. I think that is the funniest thing I've ever heard. You know what I mean? Imagine that you're in a dance and you go, turn the bass up and the water falls on the other head. That's just funny. I wasn't there, but I heard about it, and that to me is funny. You know what I mean? Classic.
Dougie, is there anybody you'd like to give a big up to?
Everyone, big up all the people that buy my music. You know what I mean? Keep buying it, and yeah, man, that's it. Really, just keep buying the tunes. Wicked.
Dougie, thank you very much for your time.
No problemo.
That is it.
Wicked.
Turning music.